Yo terminé mi lección en español en Duolingo y yo hago un score perfecto. I got everything right this morning.
Why are you studying Spanish? I thought you already speak.
No, you gotta get better. You gotta get better. Here's my nerd voice.
I was the original Spyro the Dragon. Watch out for Nasty Nork.
That brings the nerds.
Spyro the Dragon. It's a Sony game.
Okay,
you know the reason you're
Nerd.
here. The reason you're here
Nerd.
today is because Liz Cheney is going to have some major daddy issues when she gets booted out of leadership this week or next week.
I told the truth, Daddy. You always told me to tell the truth and people would like me. Why'd you lie to me, Daddy? Why'd you tell me I was your favorite? You didn't tell me the truth, but I told the truth. How come truth-telling is supposed to get people to like you, Daddy? What happened?
Wait, Sean, do we have our Darth Vader music? Because there's speculation, actually. Travis, I think this might be true. Because Daddy Darth still has a lot of intel sources in D.C. I think he knows, that it's going to go down with... He's just like, stay the course, Liz.
Daddy, you gotta let it go now. You gotta tell him now it's too hard on me. If you got something, you gotta say something.
These
Daddy,
are not the droids you're looking for, Liz. No, I think he knows that Trump's going down, don't you think? And he's like,
I hope
stay
so.
the course. Stay the course, demon
It's hard to
seed.
stay the course, Daddy.
You want me to go get a coffee cup so I can do the Jim Ward version?
Can you do that? I have a coffee.
I'm all out here like a baby bird out of its nest.
These are not the droids you're looking for. These are not the politicians you're looking for.
I'm flapping my wings of truth, Daddy, but I can't fly no longer. Help, Daddy.
Is she flying too close to the sun?
Oh, Daddy.
Little lady Icarus flying too close.
Icarus.
yeah, with her wax wings.
If the sun is the truth, I'm a lady Icarus flying towards it, Daddy. It's getting hard. I'm burning up in here, Daddy. Mr. McCarthy.
All right.
He won't stand me.
I'm just saying, between all the Bill Barr stuff coming out, the Mueller, all of that stuff, Giuliani, I just think, Dick Cheney knows some stuff.
And there's
Intel
that crazy
community.
lady
I'm
from
just
New
saying that I
York ready
think Liz Cheney's going to be, what's the analogy, nerds? Is she going to be, I think she'll be, in whatever Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, she'll be the only one standing.
She's the anti-entity?
She's
She's
right.
anti-entity.
Yeah, by the way, some people do enjoy my impressions. Eli says, Steph, I'm Eli from Buffalo, now in Chicago. I loved the show the other day. You're so hilarious. I loved your Rudy Giuliani impressions. Also, we need more of your Tina Turner. Thank you, Eli.
No.
Maybe I'll do Rudy Giuliani.
Ike says no.
We don't need another hero. Despicable. I can't stand the rain against my window.
Oh, God, no.
Rudy Giuliani sings Tina Turner.
The Four Seasons agricultural store.
I just enjoy the way he says, I'm the president's personal attorney. The president's presidential attorney.
Where's that sweetheart reporter? I have to lie down on the bed and adjust my trousers.
Carlos, I've worked with you for a number of years. I have never
Many
seen you adjust
years.
your microphone like that. You were on my original late night show in 1995. I've never seen you reach in that particular area of your pants to adjust your microphone.
Well, no, those are inside of voiceover secrets. You have to position
Okay.
in order to elocute
It's a voiceover thing.
the voiceover thing.
All right. In a completely unrelated story, we have confirmed Tucker Carlson will never get his fish stick up again after Joy Reid eviscerated
Why?
him. Yeah, his fish stick is permanently deflated. Okay. All right. So speaking of Liz Cheney, Psaki, Jen Psaki was asked about this. Here we go.
But our focus is on, and how we're spending our time is on defeating the pandemic, growing our economy, building on that for the long run. And it's no secret that the president doesn't see eye to eye on many policies with Congresswoman Cheney, but his view is that the American people elected him and also many people representing them in Congress to solve problems for them. And he's going to continue to seek civility even when he disagrees.
Oh my God, do you think that's like the biggest thing that set them off, Carlos, is she actually fist bumped Biden?
Yeah.
But because
All
Biden
these
was
people
walking right by her for the State of the Union, like what? Seriously, what do they
Hey,
want?
man.
What do they want her to do? Give him the finger? Shove him? I mean, it's the president of the United States. You went like this. She did it back, and that was the end of her.
Let me tell you something, though, Stephanie. I'm a warrior for Jesus, and I don't appreciate people acting all Christ-like like that.
Yeah.
I don't like people who disagree to fist bump. That ain't like Christ, according to my teaching.
I will never forgive them for making me defend Dick Cheney's evil seed. But so
Thank you, Stephanie. You're on my side now. I got step heads on my side. Finally. I knew you'd come to your senses.
Is that going to be another thing you're going to die doing?
We have a different...
Yeah.
We all have a different reason for hating Liz Cheney. I, as a lesbian, because she threw her lesbian sister under the bus to get elected. She's just awful. She's awful in just different ways than a lot of Republicans. But okay. She said this is... They're after... Kevin McCarthy's hot mic moment. Ooh, hot mic. I don't think that was really an accident, but okay, we'll play it.
No.
But
No.
Liz Cheney said this is about whether the Republican Party is going to perpetuate lies about the 2020 election, attempt to whitewash what happened on January 6th. Liz will not do that. That is the issue. Oh, my God. Don't make me defend or like Liz Cheney.
You're going to come around. I knew you would. They like me now, Daddy.
Do you know what I say?
At the Oscars.
Do you know what I say?
You like me.
One Cheney sister's a carpetbagger, the other a carpet. Sure. Okay. Let's... What?
I sold the bus that I drove over my sister to Ted Cruz so he could run over his daughters. And then he turned his back on me.
All right, here's Kevin McCarthy. Is this to a doozy? I think this is to a doozy.
Oh, this guy's such a wimp.
Oh, God.
Concern about how she voted on impeachment.
No. I'm looking for 13, the hot mic moment. It's not the best audio, right? But this was off air at Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
I think she's got real problems. I've had it with her. It's, I've lost confidence. Well, someone just has to bring emotion, but I assume that will probably take place.
What a coward. Someone.
Well, exactly. I've had it. Someone's got to... what a Barney Five. I've had it, Andy. Now, somebody needs to go and talk to that Bill over there at the hardware store, but I've had it. And somebody needs to make a motion to get him out of business. What a whip. God, he makes Dinesh D'Souza look like a freaking Zulu warrior.
Yes.
He's
You're
such
absolutely
a doughy
right.
wimp.
Nerd
God.
reference. Nerd reference.
Is that guy a father?
Yeah, I know.
Does he have children?
Yeah.
Run. Get away from your wimpy... And Ted Cruz's daughters. Why are you still anywhere near your wimp of a dad? Go. Get in the van. Leave.
Yeah. Okay, so here's Kevin McCarthy on air saying, Liz, you in danger, girl.
Right.
No, there's no concern about how she voted on impeachment. That decision has been made. I have heard from members concerned about her ability to carry out the job as conference chair, to carry out the message. We all need to be working as one if we're able to win the majority. Remember, majorities are not given, they are earned. And that's about the message about going forward.
We are not sure she will qualify for the two SS patches on her uniform.
Wasn't he the one on the House floor that said the exact same thing Liz Cheney is saying? Didn't he say that right after the insurrection? He was one on the phone screaming to Trump. Okay. These are your people.
He changed his mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
Combating Joe Biden, what he's done to this border by making it unsecure and what's coming across. Just what he's doing here about small businesses, not opening schools, not getting us back to work, back to health, back to normal. That's the message we should be talking about. I haven't heard members concerned about her vote on impeachment. It's more concerned about the job ability to do and what's our best step forward that we can all work together instead of attacking one another.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe Biden's,
by the way, Joe Biden's doing all that he just mentioned. What's the term I'm looking for, Carlos? Warp speed. He's kind of doing that at warp speed, getting us all back to normal and vaccinated, back to school, etc. But okay. All right. One more. Kevin McCarthy.
We've got to make sure that we put this country back on the right track. We're so successful under President Trump. And what President Biden is doing today, the last thing we want to do is be fighting among ourselves.
Oh, my God. It's some parallel reality. We had 3 million people vaccinated when Trump left office. We have over, what is it now, 100 million? It's insane. Okay. And, Carlos, I love all the moves that Biden is making. Don't you? On COVID and the vaccinations, yes. I thought he had exactly the right tone yesterday in terms of, I love these sort of use it or lose it, thing to states about vaccines. I mean, Travis, there are people screaming and dying around the world that want vaccines.
Yep.
But then we have people here, I don't want it, my freedom, I don't want to take it.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
India. Yeah.
A little bit of good news. MSNBC is reporting right now, Connecticut has become the first state to fully vaccinate 50% of the adults in the state.
Wow.
Great.
All right.
Wow. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, Chris.
Obviously, go ahead, Chris.
No, I was saying, CNN is doing reporting from on the ground and inside hospitals in India every day. Those are the people that are screaming for vaccines because only about 2% of India has been vaccinated.
Yeah.
And I know there's an argument that releasing the patents per se won't help in the distribution of the vaccines, but I think it will. But it's worth a try, right? Just give them the patents, give them what they need.
The patent thing's a little above my pay grade. It is a little bit of a complicated issue. You're right, and I understand it. But
why not err on the side of caution and do it?
I think, I mean, I feel like we have to help as many. That's the thing with this whole indoctrination about America first, America alone. That it doesn't work that way with worldwide pandemics. We have got to, even if you're a bastard and you don't care about other people other than Americans, it is in your interest because these variants are going to keep going and keep mutating, and our vaccines will be resistant to them. And so it is in our that's the only way you can put it to some people. It's in your interest, right?
Well, you see, Steph, you don't get it. It don't matter about other people on the other side of the world get the vaccine because the Earth is not a sphere; it's a flat surface. So those people that don't get the vaccine, we can just sweep them off the edge, and we're gonna be okay.
Every state's share of the total U.S. adult population will still determine weekly allocations of vaccine here. But instead of allowing unordered doses to carry over week to week, the White House will steer untapped vaccine into a federal bank available to states where demand continues to outstrip supply. This is super smart. Those states will be able to order up to 50% above their weekly allocation. The use it or lose it strategy has the potential to transform how vaccine flows around the country. In recent week, numerous states have begun leaving significant quantities of doses on the shelves. Last week, for instance, Arkansas declined their entire share. Isn't there also some psychology here with people? You always want what you can't have. And it's like, I swear to God, like here in LA, right, when you couldn't get it, Beverly Hills ladies were, going into money. East LA to steal vaccines away from people that it was meant for underserved communities. I mean, it's
Yo Trabajo in El Campo.
Right. I mean, you said that, Carlos. You're like, tell them undocumented people at the border are getting their vaccine. I mean, it's so insane. The tricks we have to think of to have people take advantage of a once-in-a-lifetime medical miracle in the middle of a pandemic, right?
It goes along with I have a 3-thread Twitter thing today about this individuality about, they're going to make you carry vaccine passports and that'll lead to Nazi Germany, which is completely unfounded without evidence.
Yeah, like Israel. Israel
anything.
Often would like to be exactly like Nazi Germany, and that's why they have vaccine passports. What?
So you got to stop listening to the Joe Rogans of the world.
Yes.
If you go to our show for a source of information, that's great. I would recommend others as well. Do your research. Yeah. Don't just listen to podcasters. Do not listen to Trump and do not listen to the conservative right. They are lying to you. Yeah. It's a con.
Yes, Joe Rogan admitted that he is a moron that drinks too much on the air and takes weed and I don't know what else, testosterone, and don't listen to him. That he's just I'm a dirty comedian that used to drink so much. Listen to me. I am also a moron, but at least that believes in science. Okay.
Yeah, you're encouraging people to listen to scientific experts and the evidence.
The White House
are not dying because they're getting vaccinated. That's the thing.
Yep, real quick. The White House was at pains to avoid the perception of penalizing states, like Trump, of course, would do, or of picking winners and losers. Those not ordering their full allocation 1 week will not lose out permanently, instead ceding the supply on a one-time basis. This is just very smart. As part of the changes announced Tuesday, pharmacies will have greater flexibility to redistribute doses to places where demand is greatest. Chris, you just said this morning CVS made an announcement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. CVS says that anybody who wants to go to a CVS can lock in and get a vaccine.
Yeah.
No appointment necessary.
Thank you. It is just super smart how we're doing this one step at a time. All right. 21 minutes after the hour.